What up, what up, what up, what up, Facebook? How are you guys doing this beautiful evening? I hope that you guys are doing amazing today. I decided to jump in, had some free time, and I decided to jump in and do a second live video today. To talk about a couple thoughts and a couple, topics that I'm sure that many of you guys will enjoy. So I wanted to get here to talk about a few things today, to talk about failure and success. It's very important, that we understand. And thank you for those of you guys that saw my story on entrepreneur.com. I've been receiving, and I just want to thank you guys all. Want to thank you guys all for being there for me, for supporting me, for following me, for hearing me out when I come online and talk stuff. Um, there has been a lot of tears and sweat that goes on. There is a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes to make these things happen. So, and that article actually summarized the story. Let me hear you guys out. How many of you guys will like for me to come on a live streaming here in Facebook and share like my full story? I just want to know, because the article just can't talk. It's an article, right? It's just an article. There's just so much that a reporter can't report on a single piece of content, so they actually summarize and condense in a nutshell the story. But there's so much more to it, there's so much more that went on as I was making that crucial decision of becoming an online marketer and then on to the point to get to the point that I am today. There's so much, so how many of you guys would like to know? Tell me in the comments, or just hit the like button or the love button many times. I just want to see, will you guys want for me maybe this week, or this upcoming week, or maybe during the weekend, to come online and kind of like sit down for a good while? It's gonna be a long video, and truly share everything. Like, how is that? What made me do that mindset, that mind shift, right? And then move to the point that got me here. How that route, what decisions did I made? What programs did I tested? What failures that did I encounter in the process? What shortcomings? There's a lot of stuff actually. It didn't happen overnight. That's why I never preach, overnight riches and get rich quick. Although that I must say that nowadays, with the current technology, it's actually way easier than back then. I gotta say it, and it's, the path is shorter. When you know what you're doing. That's why having mentorship is always good. Christian, if you want to start as a marketer today, it's all about here. It's all about making that decision. Don't worry about the ins and outs. First, you need to sit down with yourself and make that decision here and here. Because once you do that, then you just research. You will just follow that path, and you will make it happen. For some people, it might take a couple months. For others, it might take years to make it. But if your mind and your heart are not in the right place, then because there's a lot of people that come in the marketplace. I gotta keep it real with you guys. There's a lot of people, like everybody hitting me up every day. I want to learn how to make money. I want to do this. I want to do that. But their mindset and their heart are not in the right place. And in the first roadblock, in the first shortcoming, in the first barrier that they encounter, they just go out the door yelling scam, scam, scam. And it's crazy. So if you want to start and become an online marketer or entrepreneur today, It's all about sitting down and making that conscious decision of becoming one. You know, Christian, there is no competition. Christian, there is, I will say that again because this is powerful. Actually, this was not the topic that I was planning to talk, but hey, we're live here, right? We're live. There is no such thing as competition. There is no such thing as saturation. Period. Period. There's no competition. Your only competitor, it's yourself. Life is too short to sit down and worry about what other people are doing. If you worry about that, it's because you're researching and you're trying to learn. You're doing, you're reverse engineering how others are doing the stuff so that you can emulate their success. But I have never, ever in my life sit down to worry about, oh, that market is saturated. Oh, there's too much competition and I'm just starting out and there are these big gurus taking up on the space. I don't worry about that. Never, 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 ever. Period. You are your only competitor. You and only you. I'm always competing with myself. I create landing pages. Every week I create new landing pages. And I compete. I don't compete against other people's landing pages. I compete against my own landing pages. And I'm always trying to beat myself. I'm always trying to beat myself. Somebody asked me today, Manny, I have a capture page that is converting at 32%. What do you think? Should I keep optimizing or that's good enough? It's never good enough. Unless it's converting at 100%, it's never good enough. You're always trying to beat your last best. Make sense? What I'm saying here makes sense? You're always competing with yourself. All right? So, but maybe this weekend or during the week, I need to find the time and I will sit down and it will be on my page. Guys, after the end of this live, I will post the link to my page at Millionaire Wisdom on Facebook. Look me up. Millionaire Wisdom on Facebook. The name is Manny Hernandez. That's my page. Like it, share it, consume it. I'm going to be moving all these live videos to the page. Why? Because that's how Facebook like it. That's how can reach out to more and more people. Pages does not have many of the restrictions that my personal profile has. That's just how it works. On my profile, I can have just 5,000 friends. On my page, I can have unlimited followers. Make sense? So I will start moving everything towards the page. So make sure that you don't miss on my updates and go to @Millionaire Wisdom on Facebook and like and share my page so that you stay updated and engage. I'm always looking up. You can message me there. You can comment on the threads. I'm like, just like in my profile, I'm always very engaged with you guys because I get a lot of feedback from you guys on topics on what to talk about, what to teach about. This upcoming month, I'm going to start doing a series of live here on Facebook tutorials on marketing, different type of funnels, different type of marketing strategies. How is that in a nutshell? Like I want to make one that kind of like giving you a bird's eye view of how is that you grab traffic regardless. It's the same concept. How you grab traffic and you buy traffic from media or whatever, and you analyze the data, you optimize the data, and you bring a campaign that is making nothing to make it profits. I'm gonna share what is the whole flow, how is that you achieve all that, because that is what it means to be a real marketer. That is what really means. I always tell you guys this. A marketer, if you call yourself a marketer, you need to be a master on traffic. You need to master traffic, nothing else. Think about it for a second. Regardless of the opportunity, regardless of the company, regardless, no matter what, right? No matter what, your only job, regardless of the company that you join, regardless of if you're doing CPA marketing, if you're doing building a team for an MLM company, if you're promoting a funnel, if you're in this or that company, or if you're, whatever it is that you're doing, or if you're doing Shopify, e-commerce stuff, no matter what you're doing, you can be doing lead gen. We do a little bit of everything. We do lead gen, we do CPA, we do lead gen for Fortune 500 companies. We have Shopify stores. We promote MLM companies. We promote ascending model companies like Digital Altitude and stuff. We sell traffic. We do a lot of stuff. So we have a vast knowledge in the market. And I gotta say this. That the only thing that all these companies want from you when you come in is for you to drive traffic. It's for you to present the opportunity or the offer in the front of the eyes of other people that may be interested on their products or services. That's it. So if you are an online marketer, your job is to drive traffic every time. They tell you everything is done for you, and this is easy. You don't have to worry about technical stuff. And yes, that's true. They have the funnels ready for you. They have the email sequences ready for you. They have the autoresponders ready for you. But what do you have to do? You gotta drive traffic. You gotta drive traffic. That's your job. So instead of worrying, what you need to do is you need to learn how to master traffic. If you master traffic, you will have acquired a skill for life, and you will never have to worry about money ever again. Period. You will never have to worry about money ever again if you master driving traffic techniques, launching campaigns and optimizing campaigns. That is exactly what we're going to teach and show on the Millionaire Wisdom. That's exactly what the Millionaire Wisdom is all about. Traffic generation. How you go and buy traffic, analyze the data, optimize the campaigns based on the data, and then scale the campaigns once they are on positive return on ROI, return on investment. But for that to happen, you will encounter failures, and that's what I wanted to talk about here today. Failing is the only real path to success. I will say that again. Failing, and it may sound contradictory, right? But failing is the only real path to success. I have not yet met one single successful person that has not encountered many failures. You need to fail. You need to fail fast, and you need to fail often. That makes no sense. You may say, Manny, I'm here and I'm trying to succeed. Manny, I'm here and I'm trying to become a millionaire. Manny, I'm here and I'm trying to make it happen for me and my family, and you're telling me that I have to fail? Fuck that. But I'm here to tell you that there is no way that you will succeed without failing first. There is no way that you will succeed without tasting failure. Because failure is what keeps you trying. Failure is what tells me that you are actually taking action. Failure is that gas that moves you. Because that means that you're doing it. And not everything will work in life. There is a rule, and this rule cannot be broken. It's called the 80-20 rule. It applies to everything. No matter what, the 80-20 rule is always present. 80-20, baby. 80% of your projects will fail and 20% of them will succeed. The problem that we have as a society is that with the technology and social media, people are always on Facebook showing the 20%. People are always showing that 20% that makes them look good. Oh, we are killing it. New project on the way and we made it happen. But they never talk about the other 80%. They don't talk about the other 80 projects that failed miserably. Never talk. 80% of your income is produced by 20% of your effort. 80% of your income is produced by 80%. That's it. Check this out. If you launch 100 campaigns, just 20 of them will be successful. The other 80 will fail miserably. And it sucks. It doesn't feel good. You got no idea how many times I sit down on the computer and I see a funnel and I see a targeting and I see a new audience built up and demographic, and I think to myself, oh, this campaign will be profitable from the get-go. This is going to be amazing. I'm going to make a lot of money on this campaign. And I launch the campaign and I assign a good budget to it, a healthy budget to it. And I start doing my due diligence. Then I find myself a week later trying to optimize the campaign, and the campaign never picks up. The campaign never brings any return on investment. And it fails miserably. It just fails. On the other hand, there are also many times when I see something and I'm like, oh, I'm not sure about that. That page looks ugly. That funnel, oh, it kind of sucks. I don't like the flow of that funnel. I don't like the flow of that advertiser. I don't like how they're doing things. I don't like it. I don't have a good feeling about it. And you know what I'm always learning? That this game is not played by feelings. It's all about data. This game is not about how you feel about a campaign. It's not about how you feel about a landing page. It's all about data. So what I do is that I don't care how I feel about it. I just put it up to the test. I just put it to the test. And many times I'm surprised. Campaigns bring in positive ROI from the get-go. And I'm like, how is this even possible? How is this even possible? But here's the thing. People like me, and I do it, that's just part of the game. That's just how it is. Most people, when they go to social media to post screenshots and income proofs and this and that, they're always showing their best campaigns. They're always doing, oh, I'm killing it, I'm making it happen, I'm rocking it. But they don't talk. They never show you a screenshot about the 80 campaigns that they actually lost money on. But they are successful people. Why? Because they were not afraid of failure. They didn't let failure make them failures. You are allowed to fail, but failing does not make you a failure. To understand this, failing does not make you a failure. It's just the path of success. Now, on the other hand, if you quit because you failed, you become a failure. If you quit because you failed, you just become a failure. But if you don't quit, success is closer than you may ever think. But you cannot quit. The more no's, every time you get a no, that only means that you're closer to the yes. Period. Every time you get a no, that's just a more, oh shit, man, oh, that yes is coming. That yes is close. I just got a no. Oh, that means that I'm closer to the yes. Let's keep moving forward. Let's keep doing. Let's keep grinding. Let's keep hustling because I just got a no. That means that my yes is even closer than before. And that's how you gotta move through life. Failure is the only real path to success. You need to fail and fail often and fail fast, because that means that you are actually out there taking action. And with every failure takes you a step closer to success. Every time you fail, you're just taking another step towards success, and another step, and another step. But if you quit, you will never succeed. It's that simple, guys. So I hope that you guys take this message. I hope that you guys like these messages. Go at Millionaire Wisdom, like the page, share the page. Don't be greedy. Come on, guys. Don't be greedy with me now. You're getting these messages. You're getting this help. You're getting this content. Are you just not going to share it with your friends and family that can benefit from it too? Come on now. You're better than that. Don't be greedy. Like the page and share it. Share it with your friends. Spread the knowledge. And I'm going to start transitioning over all my live content towards the page. Millionaire Wisdom in March. For those of you that were asking me about Rock Solid Traffic, we got the 15% off that started today. And it will continue on until Sunday night. Sunday night. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, head over to my wall. I spoke about it on a live video this morning. Okay? So you guys have a blessed evening. Enjoy it with your families. And remember, like I always say, it's not about the money. It's about the freedom.